big dummy.
What's up, Internet? Corey Zamir here, back with another weekend adventure in video game hunting. Hanging out at the flea market today. Got a whole bunch of Christmas presents to show you, including a new system. Spoilers. And tomorrow is a local comic book and card show. Last time they had one, I went there and I picked up Legend of Zelda: A Link to the Past on Game Boy Advance, boxed, complete. Box was in a little shitty condition, so I'm going to be going there again. It's only $1 to get in, and it's very, very close. I don't even really have to go anywhere to get there. So hopefully we'll find some shit there. Let's go.
That is awesome.
Thanks.
Who are you able to get?
It's like marketinfo.com.
You know what I don't get though? He doesn't get a lot of screen time, but yeah, everyone loves him.
Do they, what logo?
On it.
Oh, American Express, yeah, we take American.
And now there's rumor he might get his own spin-off movie.
Probably. They have to release quite a few Star Wars movies, so.
Not at this point in time. I'm kind of a little surprised they haven't done it yet. But anyway.
Absolutely nothing on sale. So as you just saw, I went into Walmart only because I fucked up my planning a little bit for this morning. This is Sunday now. I was planning to go to the Goodwill and the Savers in Bristol before I swung by the VFW for the comic book show, which opens at 10. And because it's Sunday, I forgot that the thrift stores are going to open at 10. It's 9:53 right now, so I'm about to head over to the Savers and then the Goodwill and then on to the VFW and back to the flea market to hang out for a little bit before making these videos. I already recorded my Let's Play Something for Monday. I might be playing the same game a few times this week just because I just got a Wii U. And the main reason I went to Walmart was to see if they had any Wii U games on sale. They don't. I have a $25 gift card for Walmart that's going to have to wait another week, apparently. Yeah, so let's hit these thrift stores, see what we can find, if anything, and then let's check out this comic book show, and then, I don't know why I'm recapping everything, I just fucking said it. Dumbass. So we just made an impulsive buy at this Goodwill. They had about, I think it's 16 Skylanders figures. I'm not into Skylanders, but I know Sam and his kids are, or his daughter at least. I don't know if I'm throwing Matt under the bus there. They wanted $50 for 2 games for the Wii and 16 figures. I'm not really sure if that's a good deal. and I thought another guy was like waiting to pounce on it. That's what that weird face I gave in the video was. If I'm even gonna include that, I made a weird face while I was waiting by there because he was like hunched over the glass case that it was in. So I thought he was actually looking at those. He was looking at some other random shit in there. So hopefully Sam is interested in this stuff, because I know I am not, and I don't even know how to figure out what the names of these fucking things are. So I'd be out of luck if I tried to sell them on eBay, probably.
Alright, thanks, Greg. Yeah, same to you.
Are these yours? How much of it?
You want to look at one?
How much is the Ghost in that one?
This is the hottest selling game in the country. See what this game is worth? That's what it's sold for. You see that price?
You're asking for
It's $2,200. This is the greatest game ever made. And it's not in the sealed pack that it's sold for. It's called unused condition. And that was sold. I'm asking 10% of that. And that's sold. If you're on the internet, you could probably get $500, $600, $700 for it. But all these games are pretty good games here, but they're not. You see, now see that one's $129. I'd probably sell that one for $30. That's what they sold for these games. These are good games. Very good. And most of them I'm selling for around 10 to 15%. I had a lot more. This guy was a big dealer. He was a big dealer of these games. Yeah. The boxes and with the things, they're pretty good. A lot better than loose.
Yeah, definitely don't have that kind of money. Thank you. So, I don't know how well the audio is going to come across in there, or how good the video is, but I got a few games. Spent $25. A usual flea market vendor picked up some games from, and also there was this older guy right next to him, had some games. He had some boxed games, boxed Nintendo, and he was completely fucking delusional about how much everything was worth. He was trying to tell me, like, I asked him how much his boxed NES Ghouls and Goblins was, or Ghosts and Goblins, I can never remember which one was on NES. He's trying to tell me that, he's trying to tell me that it goes for $2,000 on eBay. But he was willing, very willing, to only take 10% of that. For the paltry price of $200, I could have walked away with a box complete Ghosts and Goblins. He could go fuck himself, but I did pick it. Well, that's a little harsh. Old people, they don't really know how to use the internet sometimes. No offense to old people, but this is some evidence of not knowing how to figure out what the price of your items are on eBay. The police are coming, apparently. Bye. Going to the flea market now. Welcome back, Internet. We're back from the flea market. As you saw, we picked up some games at the comic book show at the VFW. And we picked up an unusual lot of games. Well, we picked up something we normally wouldn't have picked up at Goodwill for 50 bucks. And it's the last video, or the last weekend adventure in video game hunting of the year. So, and as you can see, I don't know if you can really see, like, I've been recording episodes of Let's Play Something. We've got the new 40-inch Philips TV, LED flat screen, that I actually purchased with mostly gift cards. I got two $25 gift cards from Christmas, and we had one that was, I believe, $350 from maybe a year or so ago from a TV we returned. And of course, we also got, or I got, the Mario and Luigi Deluxe set for the Wii U, which technically you shouldn't have known that yet because I'm showing you now. But I feel like you should have known it already because I already recorded a Let's Play Something that's being scheduled for tomorrow morning. So be sure to check that out. I am playing Mario, New Mario Brothers U on that, so, which I might be playing multiple times this week just because I am trying to beat the game, and it's a decent way to do it, rather than popping in a different game just to show you some footage of that and play this multiple times. There's no real set format for the show, and also, as you can see, I'm holding the camera. I don't have anything set up, mostly because this room is a fucking disaster. I still have the box from the Philips TV in here. I usually film the pickup portion of this on a ladder with this jury rig that's complicated and shit, and I just don't have the space in here right now to do that. And I also picked up a lot of stuff this week, unlike usual lately. I usually only get a few things, but this week I actually have a whole bunch of stuff to show you. So let's get to it, because it's down there. Alright, the first thing I have here to show you is the game that obviously came with the Wii U that I got, New Super Mario Bros. U, and it also has Super Luigi U. In the future, if I could find it on sale, I would like to get the green case New Super Luigi U separately, and maybe trade this out and get the regular edition of this, because this one, I don't know if the other one would come with a manual, but this feels really flimsy because it doesn't. The game's actually in the system. And I would like to have the green case. It's one, I don't know, I just really would like to have the green case. I don't really have much more to say on that, but that's how it is. This game, I purchased this, I want to say, the week before the Legend of Zelda Wii U bundle came out at GameStop for about $7.50 because it was on sale, and I thought I was going to get that bundle. I ended up not getting that bundle because my car like started breaking down, and I had to put money into my car, so I couldn't afford it. And I've had this game ever since, but I've never shown it to you because I didn't have a Wii U. There was no point. But I have that. Let's move over to this. Now I'm not gonna pull a Pete Dorr. I'm not gonna start reviewing Skylanders and start playing Skylanders, but I found this lot of Skylanders. I believe there's 16 figures. Some of them are giants. I don't know if that really makes too much of a difference. I sent Sam a picture. Unfortunately, I was like I was in a semi hurry just because I don't like to linger around in Goodwills if I'm purchasing something. And I figured even if these were all very common, it had to be worth the purchase. It was $50 for everything, and it also included 2 games for the Wii, Skylanders Giants and the Spyro Adventures one. I think that's the first one. And I also picked up for $1 Medal of Honor Frontline just because it was $1. I do not know the names of any of these figures other than what I believe is Spyro, and maybe Spyro, but like the goth version. I don't know. If you know anything about these figures, let me know. It doesn't really matter. I'm not holding on to them. I was originally planning to get rid of them on eBay, but I know one of my little cousins actually, I don't know if he collects or he just plays the game, or either way, he'd probably be interested in some of these. So I'm going to send them a picture of them and see if he wants any of them, and he could just have them because they're great. My cousins are great to me and my mom, so my mother and my... Can't speak. I need a drink. Oh, I have a drink. Hold up. Sorry about that. Delicious, nutritious water. So, I paid $50 for that entire bundle. 16 figures, 2 Skylander games. It also came with 2 portals. One of them wireless, which Sam and I looked up. One of them went for like 30 bucks on eBay, as well as this. This game went for like 30 bucks. I don't understand that. I really don't understand anything about Skylanders. And then we have a wired one with the USB. This one is... I believe it's for Wii. I don't know. Maybe it's multi-platform, but... Have those... I think he doesn't... I don't think he needs the platforms or the game, so... Just the figures, the rest, I can hopefully get my money back. Pretty sure I can. And at the VFW, the comic book show, I picked up a few games. I did... I usually don't try and film people that I'm talking to's face, but I did a little bit on the guy that I purchased these 2 games from, just because you can't make it out in the video. I'll try and add it in subtitles, but he was saying the most ridiculous shit about Ghouls and Ghosts, or Ghosts and Goblins. I can never remember which one is the NES game, but he had it box complete, and he had a price tag on it on the back of $2,000, and he said he was willing to sell it to me for 10%, like I was getting a great deal. 200 fucking bucks for complete used, open. It's not sealed. It's not VGA graded. Just complete used. Potentially not even working because I doubt this old man could test his games. Ghouls and Ghosts, or Ghosts and Goblins. I actually have the game. I don't know why. Yeah, Ghosts and Goblins, not Ghouls and Ghosts. But I did pick up 2 shitty games for. I paid $5 total. Got Tekken's Nina Williams in Death by Degrees. I know this is a shitty game, but I have all the other Tekken games, I believe. And I think the Hobbit game, will complete my Lord of the Rings PlayStation 2 collection, even though it's not made by the same people, but, you know. And I picked up these were $5 each. Reviewing them afterwards, they're pretty much worth $5 each, so I didn't get an insane deal, but they're games I wanted to pick up anyway. First up we have Zoda's Revenge, which is Star Tropics 2. Spawn, the video game. I enjoy Spawn. I've never read the comic books. I actually only saw the movie, but I just love the art style of it, and, you know, in a video game form, it might be a little bit of fun. Probably do a Let's Play something on it. Then we got Mickey Mousecapade, which I have not picked up yet. And Scheherazade, which is a game that everybody has trouble saying the name of, but based on playing Magic the Gathering, I'm pretty sure I have the correct pronunciation. Scheherazade. Scheherazade? I don't know. And last but not least, we have the games I picked up from Sam this week. This one I actually got last week on Sunday after I'd already made the video. He just I believe he gifted this to me because he saw me looking at it the other day. Afterburner 2 complete and in great condition on the Sega Dreamcast. Complete and in great condition on the Sega Genesis. And we also got Hook for the Super Nintendo. Should be a fun game to do a Let's Play something on, eventually. And Dragon's Lair for the Super Nintendo. I believe this game is going to be pretty bad. If it's the same game I'm thinking of, it's not going to be too good. But it looked pretty cool, so I picked it up. It's a little faded, I believe. And we also picked up a Sega Master System game, Space Harrier. I believe this is the same game I've been seeing in reviews by the Game Sack, and I believe this game looks pretty cool, so eventually give it a try. Not that I have actually, in my home, ever hooked up my Sega Master System, to tell the truth. We tested it one time at Sam's booth to make sure it worked after I got it, and I've not touched it since. It's just been in my room since then. And last and possibly least, I don't really know, I picked up Midway Arcade Treasures 1 because it has Smash TV on it. And as always, Sam gave me a really great deal. Thank you for watching another one of my rambling pickup videos, Internet. I appreciate all my subscribers. I would like to take this opportunity to take a small, quick trip down memory lane and show the top 5 pickups that I can remember that I did of 2013. First up, we have Super Metroid, which I found at the flea market for only $5, and it's a great game. It's worth like $40. I'm not the biggest Metroid fan, but I can see why this game is great. And I've played a little bit of it, but I am terrible and I have no idea where I'm going. So I really don't want to look up and just go through like a walkthrough. So maybe eventually, but for right now, I'm just happy to have it in my collection for the price I paid. This next game I'm going to show you is actually the one that pretty much solidified why I want a complete Sega Dreamcast collection. This is Project Justice, and I think it is Weekend Adventure and Video Game Hunting. I really wish I had named the series something else because it's so long. Number 7. I picked this up along with like 15 other Sega Dreamcast games for what would equate to about $1.61 each. And this game goes for like $70 on eBay. And it's a great game. This is the sequel to Rival Schools for the PlayStation 1. And getting this game, unfortunately I was an idiot back then and I was trying to justify my spending to not only my mother but my fiance. And I would do that by, I out of that bunch of Dreamcast games I purchased, I hadn't quite yet decided that I wanted a full collection. So I was just like, hey, I think I kept this and JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, and I sold off all the other games I got in that lot to basically try and stay in the green, or the red, or whatever the positive is. The green, I'm pretty sure. And I regret that to this day. Most of those games I have not even gotten back yet, so I'm really regretting that, but this is why I'm trying for Sega Dreamcast collection. Number 3 on my top pickups of 2013 is the Sega Master System, complete in box, in really nice condition, in perfect working condition. And my room's such a mess, it's going to be too much of a hassle for me to actually get it down, but I have it. And unfortunately, I actually believe it is in one of the episodes that I took down because I was worried about copyright strikes, back when copyright strikes were a huge deal a few months ago, or maybe about a month ago. And it was one of my videos that was flagged, because back then I wasn't really paying attention to what music I was using or what was in the background, and I think I had like some 2 Chainz going in the car, and it was flagged for that, and I took it down of my own free will, with the idea that I'd eventually put it back up, or I don't know. But I'm very, very lazy, and I don't have that much time during the week to start re-editing videos that I already put out that no one probably wants to see again. So number 3 is the Sega Master System, complete in box. I believe I purchased that along with an Atari 2600, some N64s, and a whole bunch of like random controllers and shit for, I think I paid like $60 for all of it. And the system itself with the box goes for like $180, I think. Number 4 on my list would be the Pikachu Edition 3DS XL that I picked up luckily at Target one morning when it was on sale for $150 when it first came out in the United States, official release. And not only did I find this, I found 2 of them. So I ended up only, after I picked that up, I picked both of them up actually, sold the other one, and I've been using this one ever since, and I absolutely fucking love it. Like, I feel, I hate to say it, but I kind of feel bad for everybody that has the blue and the red X and Y Pokemon ones, because it's just like, I just feel like they're inferior, because Pikachu is a fucking boss. And it goes for like 300 something on eBay loose now, so that's pretty ridiculous that I've only paid $150 for this. I paid less because of the other one I purchased and sold. And the number 1 pickup, or I guess I should say find in this case, as you can see in the beginning of my new opening trailer montage thing, whatever you call it, I am lifting a blue and red case up to the sky as if it is a big fucking deal. And that's because to me it is. This is the case that I used to house all my Game Boy games in, and it has all the Pokemon games in there. And for the longest time, I thought it was lost. I thought we misplaced it. It was sold. Maybe I traded it in. I forgot about it. Whatever. But during my tag sale this year, one of the tag sale goers uncovered this in a box of Magic cards. They're just buried, and he opened it up, and he looked like he found the Holy Grail. I came over as soon as I saw the blue and red case, and I damn near snatched it out of his hand. I did sell him a few games out of there, but all the amazing games, all the Pokemon games are still here, and it's just great to finally have this back. I can't even express to you in words how awesome it was to find this. And that's my number 1 pick, or my number 1 pickup or find of 2013. Alright guys, I hope everybody had a Merry Christmas, whatever you celebrate. I hope it was great. I hope your New Year's is great. I hope everybody is safe. I'm not a drinker, so I hopefully will be. That's it for this year. I have a few more videos, some Let's Play some things coming up, but aside from that, guys, I'm gonna see you next year, so be sure to keep it fucking real until then.